Going to be spending a solemn day in New York City after pomp and circumstance there at the White House. He's planning to honor the victims of the 9/11 terror attacks, and security is already tightening up, as you can imagine, ahead of the royal visit. It's the first by a reigning British monarch in more than 15 years. NewsNation national correspondent Marcus Espinoza is live for us at the 9/11 memorial. And good morning to you, Marcus. We've got the King as well as Mayor Zohran Mamdani. They're expected to lay wreaths there in just a few hours. Tell us more.
Hey, Anna, good morning. Here's the thing a lot of people might not know. 67 British citizens died in the September 11 terrorist attacks here. So King Charles very much aware of that fact here, and it's going to take a bit of a somber tone today after yesterday getting that warm welcome from the White House and then speaking with Congress. He addressed a few things, but remarked on the 25th anniversary of September. Not just folks here, but a lot of folks around the world.
My wife and I will again pay our respects to the victims, the families, and the bravery shown in the face of terrible loss. We stood with you then, and we stand with you now in solemn remembrance of a day that shall never be forgotten.
And so in addition to that, also commenting on the fact that the relationship between the United States and the United Kingdom that strength needs to be renewed. That relationship is critical, really spoke on that as well, but remarking on 9/11 and making that visit today.
Yeah, the King had a lot of gratitude, and one of the exact quotes was one of the most consequential alliances in human history, which of course has been strained over this war with Iran and the UK not helping us there with the blockade and there in the Strait of Hormuz, and also the threat of tariffs. But we'll see how this shapes up afterward. A lot of wondered if the King would be able to come because of his health, and then also because of this third attempted assassination attempt of the president, Marcus. We know security is going to be a lot higher. How's that shaping up right now?
Well, Anna, think about it. It's New York City, right? Security is always high, on alert here, and is always tight. And then you add the fact that the King and Queen are making this visit to the Big Apple, and so very much aware of the fact that they need to do everything they can to keep those two safe here. The NYPD stepping up its enforcement as much as possible. The Secret Service says they are very confident in their plan. All of this coming on the heels of that attempted assassination attempt over the weekend at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And so you put all that together, this was already going to be very, very tight security. So you can bet that they stepped it up in every way possible. They want to ensure a safe visit for King Charles and his wife, and they are certainly doing that at every single level in every way that they can, Anna.
Yeah, so again, it'll be a lot more solemn than what we've seen with all the pomp and circumstance. Great reporting. You've got a front row seat to history, Marcus. I'm jealous. Enjoy the day.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.